Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Next Gen podcast. And if you are in love with me, you would be following me on social media and knowing that I am quite upset about something that happened to me the other day. Let me tell you all about it. Grab a cup of tea, girl. I need some advice from the women out there. If there is a man that did something to you and you want revenge, if you can relate, please tune in because I am looking for the ultimate revenge and I am looking for a team of women to help me do the ultimate revenge to the person to the man that put graffiti on my real estate signs. There is one woman that stood next to her real estate sign and copied the face. And I've also seen a man do it, but I'm ready to take it to the next level. I'm ready for the ultimate revenge. This man needs to leave the property and he needs to know that he has messed with the wrong woman. And all of the men that have wronged me will be forgiven as I get revenge on this one man who marked my face. There's a lot of things that you could do to me that will not piss me off. You can insult me. You can say really mean things. You can tell me what to do. You can break my heart. You can break my bones. You can tell me my wigs look whatever. You can tell me my videos suck. There are so many. You can tell me I'll never succeed in real estate. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's constructive criticism. I've heard a lot on the way and it's great. Yeah. You know, you can tell me I'm ugly. You can tell me I'm fat. There's a lot of things I can take. There's a lot of things I can take. But when you mess with my face, my moneymaker, when you think that you can make content for me, when you think that you can go on my turf and my listing and not be punished, you are wrong. And I am looking for women who know what I'm going through. It is a natural instinct for the woman to try to kill someone that has wronged her. And I would like to get my revenge 100% legally. I don't want to go to jail. And 100% creatively. I want to be creative. And I want to outsmart this man. And I have been obsessing about this, and I will obsess about this until I get an apology. Let's get started. Number one, I'm being very aggressive in my business and not taking shit from anyone because I'm completely focused on destroying whoever defaced my sign's life. I'm going to tell you what I have planned so far. And before I do it, I want to make sure it's legal and that it's good and that I'm not going to hurt anybody and that I'm not going to destroy public property, and it has to be beneficial to my listing. Okay? Those are the rules. I want it to be fun. I want it to be a bright light. I want to outshine this person who tried to take my light. I am where that is the ultimate goal. I do not want to hurt this person. I don't want to make them feel bad. I'll tell you what happened is I was putting up a some sort of sign on the fence and there's a river canal, and this homeless guy who lives, so like there's a river canal and then there's a little bridge, and like I can see that people are down there, but I never go down there. It's not on my area and I just focus on my land listing, and it's 3 acres. So I'm trying to be really creative about how to stage the property. Okay. I'm being really creative about how to stage it. I'm an artist. I'm a crazy artist. I'm thinking about how to promote my 50-year planner, how to get public attention from this, how to show people that I'm a really good agent and that I have a really good listing. There's also other land listings in the area that I would like to pick up as well. So just talking to the neighbors, building my clientele, you know, yada, 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 realtor stuff. But I've never had someone deface my signs. And if you're going to write, to the gentleman that wrote crazy bitch, put a swastika on my forehead, and gave me a mustache. I hope you're watching this right now because this is our plan. And thank you. I will. If I was a guy, this is what my mustache would look like. Let's get started. Number one, I had these signs that a real estate agent gave me when I first started, and I never put signs on them. And they're in the back of my truck, and I'm clearing out my room, and I have 3 acres. So I'm like, okay, I should use this signage and use it to promote my listings. So I went to the dollar store and I picked up these pink, you can't see it because of my background. I picked up these pink signs. So what should these 5 signs say? Please let me know in the comments below. I can also, I might have to cut them in half. So I may have 10 signs. Okay. I bought all of the impatience flowers. Why is this significant? Because I want to plant flowers in my field. Why is that significant? I'll tell you why that's significant and what I'm trying to do. Allergy season is coming up. And unless you have a hazmat suit here in Sacramento, you will die of a sinus attack. This person that called me a crazy bitch is allergic to pollen. And since you're on my property calling me a crazy bitch, I bought all of the impatience roses, or pink and purple and red flowers, and I will be spreading these all over my listing. Then it will rain. And when it rains, they will all blossom and bloom, and all of the pollen will go up your nose. Ha. And then you'll leave my property because the fuck. I bought all this. This is all the dollar store. I love the dollar store. I have to say something about the dollar store. I like the dollar store because there's so many quality items that you can get. I know they buy them for 10 cents and sell them for $1. It's really easy for me to do the math when I check out at the dollar store. I just count how many items I buy, and that's how much it's going to cost around, plus tax. What I don't like about the dollar store is that they raise the prices to $1.25, making the math a lot harder at checkout. And I would also like to petition for the dollar store to go back to $1. And whatever that's going to take, please let me know. I am definitely would love to organize that. I also bought a do whatever makes you happy keychain because that's my life right now, and it's black and gold. Here's another. So this is what I'm going to do because I tried the streamers, and those were 2 for $1 at the dollar store. It was a really good deal. I got pink streamers because it was right after Valentine's Day. But the streamers broke off when it was windy. So now I'm going with a duct tape. And I need to think of something really positive to say in the fencing that would outshine crazy bitch. If you have any ideas, let me know. So there's a silver one, and it's not much. So I'm looking for, it's really hard to determine how much that is in a chain link fence, but we're going to have to figure it out. Maybe a design, maybe an art piece. As you have been following me and following my goals, I did want to sign up with Cutco knives, but then I decided, why don't I just go to the dollar store and pick up 2 knives for $1 and then engrave them and give them to my clients as gifts and as a marketing piece. So you're going to get, I'm actually designing my own engraving of knives. And because I tried to apply for Cutco and I don't that didn't really work out. And then they weren't really organized. And I just said, this isn't working out. Okay. So when I checked out, the cashier, as she was putting these boxes of flowers in my bag, she went, and I was like, excuse me, miss, why did you just make that face as you put those in my bag? Like the cashier will tell you if your checkout items are crazy. Like they see everything, they see what everyone buys. It must be such an interesting job being a cashier because you're like, oh, what are you going to do? So, anyways, she's putting all of my impatient flowers in a bag and she makes that face. And I said, why do you make that face? She goes, I have allergies. And I was like, good, because the fucker that I'm trying to get should also have allergies. And I had this whole moment in the dollar store, and then I had to show everybody my sign and my land listing. Amazing marketing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are going on Topless Talk. I bought a little festive gold necklace because okay, I don't know what season it is or what the next holiday is until I go to the dollar store and they tell me. So Easter is right at the corner. Oh, I bought a little pineapple for Topless Talk too. Look at, isn't that cute? And then I found the discount bin at the dollar store and I was like, I might as well have died and gone to heaven. Oh my God. I got some balloons and I got a bunch of tapes. I got a fake camera that I'm going to put up so that way the guy who put crazy bitch on my sign will know that I am now watching him and I need to put up a camera to the property somewhere. It's completely fake. It was 50 cents, but it's all an illusion. So I also bought some dot labels. I thought I bought name tags. I bought dot labels. I thought those were name tags. And I also like to buy disinfectant spray and cleaning products for, I'm in the housing, I sell houses, so it's always good to have those on my person because every house needs to be cleaned. I don't care whose it is. About more impatience. And I thought these were the perfect flower for me because I'm an impatient person and I'm going to plant impatient flowers. I identify with this flower. Okay. Okay. People were loving my hair at the dollar store. Oh my God, it was awesome. Okay, 30 trash bags for $1. And I actually took a picture of all the trash bag options at the dollar store. And I actually had to ask the employees there what was the best dollar store purchase for bags. Because I was buying 15 bags for $1, but here it's 30 bags for $1. And these math equations at the dollar store, how much bang can you get for your buck is really a fun game to play. I bought this tulip thing for 25 cents to put on my fence and just to kind of do a farmy whatever. And then I got a thankful sign. You can't really see it. I do need to paint it or something. It's wood or it's a cardboard. And I also got a welcome to our home sign for the land listing. So my plan right now is to see when it's going to rain next. I think it's and that will determine when I go to the property and spread the seeds for the flowers, and then it will rain because I don't have any water to the land listing and the water is needed to activate the seeds. I will put up a camera somewhere, somehow. They did rip off the camera from the church across the street. So we have to be really creative about where we're going to put the camera. Maybe right above my sign so I can see who writes on it next time. And then the issue that I'm trying to solve as easily as possible is the fact that the property isn't fenced all the way around. And that's why the guy who wrote Crazy Bitch, he actually walks through my listing and he's not welcome to walk through my listing anymore. I was a really nice person. I said hi. He told me to shut the fuck up. And I'm going to tell him to get the fuck off my property because fuck you. And what I'm going to put on my signs is now, so I have 5 signs now accepting fence donations here. And I wanted to promote it where people can drop off their old fencing so I could use old recycled fencing to keep the man out who defaced my sign. Because he walks from the river canal through this like alley. I don't know. No, no more walking on my listing because now I'm a crazy bitch and I'm trying to get you out of my life. And I am literally going to go around on Craigslist and see how much free fencing that I can pick up. And I'm going to put it up and I'm going to kick this motherfucker off my listing. That's my plan. I was thinking about doing another, oops. Oh gosh. Oh, my mustache just got to, okay, I got to even it out. I was thinking about doing a book signing on the land listing again. I did a really fun money meetup. I am not going to do it. I gave a bunch of my neighbors 50-year planners, and I'm actually going to form an alliance with Girl Scout. There's a little girl on my block that sells Girl Scout cookies. And when I went to the Las Vegas convention for EXP, this is another reason why I love EXP, because I can go into a room with a woman who has been the first icon agent at EXP, and she's super humble. She hates cold calling. She told us every secret for her success, and she does 70 to 80 transactions a year. And she was talking so much that her voice went out, but she still told us everything. And that's why if you want to be a real estate agent, you should go with EXP, because what she told me, I am going to now develop even better and post it for free. And you don't even have to be on EXP. So I don't care what fucking real estate brokerage or whatever you're at. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Feel free to copy because try to keep up. So what I'm doing is I gave this little girl a 50-year planner for helping find our cat. I gave her a bunch of bath bombs, and I want everyone in the neighborhood to know that I'm a real estate agent, but I don't want to be super annoying and knock on the door and put my card. So I am planning on my formance of alliance with the Girl Scout cookie next door. I love Thin Mints. You might as well be selling crack cocaine, and you're a little girl. So I was never a Girl Scout. I'm going to live vicariously through my neighbor who is a Girl Scout, and I'm going to be selling her Girl Scout cookies for her. How am I going to be doing this? Everyone in the neighborhood that I have given a 50-year planner, I'm telling them I'm doing a book signing March 26th, 2020 at 2 p.m. Also, you can buy how many Girl Scout cookies would you like to buy from Lila? And I would like to support Lila, a 10-year-old girl here in South Sacramento, and I want to teach her how to sell. And we're going to start with Girl Scout cookies. I want to ask her, because I asked her today, what are your goals for March? And she says she doesn't have any. So her number one goal for March is going to be how many cookies she wants to sell. And then I'm going to help her hit that number and exceed it, creating a very confident selling approach from age 10 and making sure that this little girl knows how business works, knows how to do sales, feels very confident in doing sales, and make some money. I'm also going to be buying Thin Mints. So what they told me in EXP Realty was if there's a Girl Scout, buy 10 cases of cookies and then give it out to your clients. Okay. I don't have the money. I don't even know how much comes in a case. I don't want to spend money on 10 cases of cookies because, as you know, I shop at the dollar store. I'm petty as fuck when someone writes crazy bitch on my sign, and I just think about all the ways I can destroy them and how can I get a neighborhood to buy Girl Scout cookies instead of me buying them to support Lila, and picking up new clients of anybody that wants to buy or sell a house in a neighborhood. Okay. And there's my original landlady that I rented a room from when I first moved to Sacramento. Everybody hates her because she turned everybody in with the city of Sacramento for violations. And I want to invite her to the party because That's not how you do it. I want to show my landlady who rented me a room 4 years ago how to be a friendly neighbor. As sweet, sweet revenge. I don't know why I don't have, actually I don't have revenge on her, but she's an old lady and she needs to be, we need to talk about why, if everybody hates you in the neighborhood, I'm going to bring you to the just like to stir the pot, and maybe we can resolve what happened and find a better way than turning everyone in for the city of Sacramento, because the 84-year-old woman down the street who ran her car into her house, which I had to drive out of her house and park, is a very religious Catholic woman, and she called that neighbor a bitch. And she said she's going to go to hell for that. So I would like to redeem her. And, if you have like a really unfriendly neighbor that just sucks for everybody, and a bad neighbor makes it really hard for me to sell homes. So I kind of want to put an experiment to the test where I invite everybody to a party in my neighborhood that has a 50-year planner, and we all talk about our goals in a neighborhood. And I'm bringing the neighbor that nobody likes, and I'm going to see if I can do something so that way everybody in the neighborhood like each other and have better communication. I think maybe that's the biggest thing, is that there's not enough communication in neighborhoods, and we need a little bit better communication channels, and there's no better way to communicate than to throw a party. So that's also a great way to do business as well. And I just want to promote myself, and I'm looking to help everyone around me and make the neighborhood a better place. So when people asked about my land listing and they said, well, that looks like a bad neighborhood. Yeah, but like realtors' jobs are to make neighborhoods better, because then I just make more money if I have a better neighborhood. If there's a really shitty like crack house, and that brings down the value of the neighborhood, someone that goes in there and fixes it up and flips it and sells it makes it a better place and makes better equity in the neighborhood. And everybody wants, a nice neighborhood. Everybody wants a nice neighborhood. I sell nice neighborhoods, and you happen to get a house with it. Sometimes you don't get a house. Sometimes you just get the land, but I sell it all. So that's what's on my mind right now. I did something to my mohawk. I have a blonde mohawk, and it's actually a different color. So I am not going to reveal what color it is until the topless talk, because it's a super, super secret. And, I'm always full of surprises. So, yeah, that's my life. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for listening to the Next Gen podcast. That's what's next. I love you all. Oh, you should really be focusing on loving yourself and cleaning out your room. My friend actually hired me to help clean out her daughter's room. We spent all day. It was so much fun. And she just went through everything, and like, talk about a really quick way to make transformations in your life is just to go through everything in your room, move everything in your room, clean out everything in your room, and watch your manifestations come true. I will be living example as I clean up this motherfucking world. Jesus Christ, come on. Nobody should be marking my signs. I should not have to be wearing a mustache like this. This is ridiculous. And I think this is the way that I am really going to address the homeless problem, because that is a homeless person who marked my sign. And now I have a war on homelessness, because what the hell? Like, why are people homeless? I am a real estate agent. Someone is mad because they cannot afford a home. That bothers me. I lose sleep at night over shit like this. No, unacceptable. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm excited to figure it out. And I don't have to figure it out by myself. I really want to just create power teams of really smart people to help me figure it out. So, number one, if a man has ever wronged you, please tell me what you did, so that way I can get really good ideas to the man that marked my sign. Number two, I'm going to outsell every Girl Scout in I don't know. But I'm gonna help my Girl Scout out and help her sell some cookies. And I should set a goal for her. That might be a good idea. I mean, it should be her goal and there should be my goal. That would probably be better. My goal for selling Girl Scout cookies, I want to sell 500 boxes of Girl Scout cookies Saturday, March 27th. That will be my goal. Where's my 50-year planner? Not in the main one, but in the business one. The main one's kind of just more for my overall life, but for business deals, I wanted to move into my own place. I wanted to do 1 week in Atherton. I did about 30 minutes in Atherton. And the place that I live at just dyed my hair, so I kind of really like that. I want to do 4 deals closed. And 4 referrals closed, and then I want to start my own podcast, which I already started. I have 145 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I would like 150. I would like to grab about 105 more to be at 150. And I'm going to sell 500 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. I don't even know if I could sell that much, but I'll ask. I'll just sell it out of the back of my truck. Okay, I wrote it down. Thank you for listening. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening to the Next Gen podcast. Lots and lots of fun this week. Are you guys having fun? Are you guys loving yourselves? Are you going to the gym? Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating good? Are you taking some time out for creative time? Are you making sure you're spending time with your friends and family and loved ones? So let's go over the 5 languages. Are you getting your quality time met? Are you getting your positive words of affirmation met? Are you getting your small gifts met? Are you getting your acts of service met? And are you getting your, I don't even know what number 5 is, but it's not my love language. That's only 4. Whatever the 5th one is, make sure that you're getting it and loving yourself first and filling your cup first, because if your cup isn't full, you cannot fill others around you. So fill up your cup, baby. Bye. And if you need revenge, get it.